And my apologies if I still look and, you know, come across as sick, because I still am, but I really wanted to get this skincare video up. Yeah, so thanks again for watching if you did, and stay well, because it's no fun to be sick. So I decided to do some kind of a skincare routine video after I was diagnosed with rosacea, not too far back, like a few months, 4 months maybe. Something I probably should have known by myself, since I'm an esthetician, but you know, I didn't think about that for myself. You don't want to have those things for yourself. So. Okay, so I know this is like the second time I'm doing this video today, and I've done it twice before. Skincare routine kind of thing, and every time I forget about something, and yes. So I hope this one turned out okay. Yeah. Anyways, I found out not too long back that I have rosacea, red skin. I always knew I had some red skin, but yeah, progressively it probably got worse, because my dermatologist said this time that I went to her that you have rosacea. Yes. So that's kind of how this video came about, because I never thought about making a skincare routine or anything like that. But now I thought there's maybe more sense to it, and yeah. So thanks again for watching. I hope this helps somebody, and I hope I didn't screw it up this time. Well, so I went to a dermatologist just for a routine cancer check, you know, skin cancer checkup. I go every year, but rosacea I never thought, because I thought rosacea is always accompanied by breakouts, like acne-like breakouts, and I never had that kind of thing going. So she said that it depends what kind of stage you're in, like yeah, you don't want to get to that stage where you start to have acne-like breakouts. Plus, I'm almost 50, so also according to a lot of what I read after about it, after you already pass the cycle, let's say, that you're old enough, then also the symptoms of rosacea are supposed to decrease. I don't know if that's true, because, yeah, well, we live and see, right? So at least for now, I got some prescription cream that I use every evening. So I suppose I will start from that and then go to the cleansing and all those things, because those things, I didn't change them for years, I think, pretty much, because when I know my skin likes something that it doesn't break me out, it keeps my skin pretty happy, I continue doing that. So yeah, I learned that quite a few years ago already, because when I was younger I was trying new things all the time. I got allergy from it. Yeah, because the skin doesn't like to be messed around with too much, I believe. So I will start with what I tried first and what didn't work, which is something that they give for rosacea, at least what she gave. And one of them is this gel that she gave for the night, rosacea, like this. So it's like nothing on my dry skin. I have drier skin, so it's like I put it on and it's like I had dry skin. So it was pretty awful, and it didn't do anything good because it dried my skin, so it makes it kind of more red. You know, it makes it look redder because of it. And the other one was this one for daytime, a Kneel, like that, which is so awful. You know, you put it on, it's like you have some kind of peeling sand in it. Oh, it's awful. And this one was just so bad, and it was so bad under makeup as well, even though it says that it's supposed to be good under makeup, you know, it was just awful. Both of those things, I said to her, I can't use those. It just made my skin dry, and this one was disgusting to use. So far, nothing. Okay, so now to the rosacea. The only thing I have specifically for rosacea is this cream that I got from my doctor, from a dermatologist. That it's mixed, you know, specifically, and it's Ivermectin 1% cream. And now this one, she said it's like antibiotic, but it's also against parasites. So yeah, but it seems to work, so let's be happy then. If you want to read about rosacea, just Google it. There's loads of information. And yeah, for really cleansing the face in the evening, let's start with the eyes. This is what I use to clean my eyes. I first dampen the face and the eyes. Then I use this one. And then I dampen 2 of those with water. Shake this one up. Put it on. And let it sit on my eyes for a bit. And it kind of really melts everything off. Also waterproof mascara, everything. It's excellent. So that's what I use for my eyes. Then I rinse it with water again. And to take residue of the oiliness of this one off, I use this one. And then I rinse again with water. You know me, I said I'm using a lot of water. Okay, now to clean the face, I'm using any kind of Shiseido facial, cream. What they call them? Cleansing foam, cleansing cream. Any of those. There's a third one that I have also used. That it's finished long time ago. Yeah, so I go back and forth with those because they clean everything like. And I want to make sure that I don't have any makeup left on my skin. And they're very gentle as well. So yeah, those. And I sometimes use it just with my fingers and wet my face first, of course, and then just with wet fingertips. And sometimes I use this silicone pillow. And after that we go over with just a brush like this. And sometimes with this Sisley, what is it called? Soapless, gentle, foaming cleanser. Those two together. And sometimes I will just, instead of the brush, I will just go over with either of these products. Just on a simple cotton bud like that. Now I can't believe this. It turns out I was taping without the background in place, so I can't believe I did that. This is the 4th time I'm doing this video. 4th time. Stay with me. I hope I will stay too. Well, so I will try and do this really fast this time. 2 masks that I use sometimes, not too often, because this one from Shiseido, it's a Benefiance firming massage mask. It has some kind of purse in it. You massage it for a few minutes. This one warms up my skin a little bit too much, so it makes me a bit red, so I don't really like that with it. Otherwise, and it's kind of hard to take it off because it stays sticky. Yeah, and this one from Sisley is nicer to use. It's the black rose cream mask, but I can't say that it's, making a lifelong difference. It's not like you can have it on all the time, so, yeah. So I wouldn't recommend those masks, but it's something that I'm using it up, but I'm probably not going to buy them again. I shave my face. Since I, learned that I can't do any waxing anymore, and I have a lot of, like Scandinavians, we have a lot of facial hair. And if you do makeup, it doesn't look pretty. I'm shaving it off like a man, the best a man or a woman can get. I believe they do it the best way, so I'm using just these simple things, but good things, I believe. And the only thing you have to make sure you change the knife often enough. And this one, since there's lavender, I have one with aloe vera as well. They're very, very nice, and I never had any breakouts or anything like that. Sunscreen wise, I'm using this Holland Cosmetics CC Cream 50 SPF. Not for very long, but I really like it. It kind of leaves a little bit of a sticky base like a primer. So I really like that one. The color is off, but it doesn't matter because I use foundation over it. I used to use this one from Shiseido. 50 SPF as well, but it is a little bit drying and it has a white cast, so I don't really prefer this one anymore. Body wise, I use this Aven 50 SPF as well. I just spray everything that, out in the open, so to speak. Now another thing for the skin, I don't think I showed it this time around. I've done this video so many times that it always something goes wrong. Now this time I will get it right. So this Holy Land Cosmetics Trio, it's Alpha Beta Restoring Cream with retinol. So since I'm an esthetician, I can buy the big jars, but it's the same thing. They sell them worldwide, I believe. So it's not very strong, that you can't use it even with sensitive skin or rosacea, or I mean, I used them for years and they're very, very nice for my skin, so I continue using them. And there's a prepping lotion that you do before. I don't use this prepping lotion every time. This one I use in the morning actually, before the sunscreen. And then I have this brightening mask or peeling, and I wanted to read just what acids are in it. It's the same in all these products, the same acids. So glycolic acid, salicylic acid, lactic acid, and of course retinol and vitamin E as well, glycerin, green tea, and those are the most important things I think in these 3 products that I use. Once in a while I use the peeling and the prepping lotion, and the cream I use every morning. I wonder if I covered everything now because I tried to do it so fast. There's one more thing maybe. These capsules from Elizabeth Arden. This actually I read about that it's okay also for rosacea skin. And it's like a serum, but it's kind of oily. So I use them like a treatment once in a while and not every day. And on this little thing there's no ingredients, but I know I checked it out on the internet, so that's where I got the ingredients from. So those, if you want to know what's in it, just Google it, because that's how I found out what's in it. And over there it also said about the rosacea that it's good for rosacea kind of skin. I think I got everything inside. No, maybe not this. Oh, and not that either. Okay. So how I wash my brushes and sponges. And I use those simple sponges usually, so I wash them only once and then I throw them out, because I can't stand really I like the way it looks on the skin when you use them, but I don't like the cleansing of them. And I also don't know how clean you get them. These are the best things I use for cleansing sponges, but also that it's like I do it once and then I want to throw it away. So this is peppermint, this is tea tree oil. They have all different, you know, combinations. And those, I love those. I use them on the body as well. My kids use them as well. Okay, now I think it's the last thing I wanted to mention. And it's this aloe vera, the real aloe vera thing. And be careful with these. And this is the best kind of mask that I can imagine. It's very messy though, so you do it and you go in the shower after, you know, because yeah. And sometimes to make it a bit more rich, I put another oil with essential oils and vitamin E and glycerin to make it a bit nicer on the skin. Well, I hope I went through everything now, because it's the 4th time I do this. So I really hope I got it right this time. Yeah. Well, the most important thing that I wanted to pass on is this. This is the only thing that I could use against the rosacea that seems to work. And I use it every evening. So I don't use any, you know, amazing serums and all those kind of things, which I used to do. But I never saw also a big difference with them. Maybe I didn't use the right things, but never mind. Now I can't use them anymore. So I'm using this, and then I'm using this glycolic and this salicylic retinol cream in the morning under the sunscreen and all the other things. And that's kind of what I do. Now for eye creams, I have so many samples from Elizabeth Arden and from Shiseido, so I'm using those samples, and I can't say with any eye cream that I saw like a difference between them much. I once bought a big jar, and if you can call it big for eye cream, it's pretty big, and it lasted me like forever. Now I have something else in it. Oh yeah, now I remember this one. One eye cream that I actually bought not long ago and actually didn't use it a lot yet is this Avène. And yeah, because I thought it will be really like sensitive, and it's actually eye and lip contour cream, they call it, whatever. Does it say what's in it? It's nothing, you know, it's nothing very special, I don't think so. Okay, so there's some peptides in this one. I can't see, you know, difference when I put it on either, like it plumping up anything, but you know, whatever. Maybe there's not enough in it for it to do it. But it's a nice eye cream, you know. It's a nice enough eye cream. It's not like, you know, anything really special. Then I have the Cicaplast also from, what is it? La Roche-Posay B5. And this one is a pretty thick cream. I used to use it when I had a really dry skin or just on dry spots. And then I actually bought this bio oil as well, just because I saw it on YouTube. Well, I have to say, you know, as somebody who is doing, you know, making own... Okay, you know, I'm doing my own oils and serums, like oil serums. Nowadays I use them less because of the rosacea thing, because I have a feeling that they warm up my skin too much. So I use them less. And so I did buy this bio oil, but I don't think that it's better than my own mixes, you know, with essential oils. So let's see what's in this one. Rosemary, lavender. Actually, they say when you have rosacea, you shouldn't use lavender oil at all. But I don't know. I never got anything special from lavender oil. Maybe because I'm so used to it. Let's say the things I read from here. This is not a very special oil at all. And just from the using real essential oils, like you put a drop, you know it's a drop in there. Whereas in something like this, it says rosemary, it says whatever, but you don't know how much is really in it. And if there's fragrance in anything, you know they didn't use any, you know, a lot of essential oils, because essential oil is so strong usually that, you know, if you ever bought and you use one drop of something, you know that it's sometimes overwhelming for some people. Yeah, I like a lot of scents, you know, like a lot of spices too. Ah, of course. Now, what is good and what is not so good with rosacea is, of course, hot and very cold weather, hot and very cold water, or tea, or coffee, or also alcohol and hot spices. All those things can be a trigger to make your skin really flare and redden up. So you should avoid as much as possible those things. And yeah, well, that's almost all I can say. And I think I'm soon not going to have a battery, so I tried to do it really fast, because this is like the second time today that I do this video, and I did one before that, so my iPhone that's filming for me is a bit tired. Well, so anyway, thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful in some way for somebody. And yeah, so thanks again for watching. So I use this Vaseline without scent for my body, because I don't like to have scents that I don't really love. You know that I can feel them a lot. So I prefer having something without scent on my body, and the same thing for my hands as well, without the scent. This one from Neutrogena, excellent, and this one is very nice as well.